Alright, hey y'all, it's Pete's Hope. I'm here in Pleasant Valley at the farm. I just got back from the Signal Tower in the last episode. Well, I got some goodies to drop off. Let's do that. And this stuff's fine, actually. Yeah. I'll sort through some of this for what I need, what's important. That right there, that's pretty important, isn't it? It's even better than the one I got on. But, again, give me a minute there. Toss those in there. Alright. And then there should be like a ridiculous amount of food. Oh man. You know, generally I try to focus on just putting the good stuff away. Which, I mean, I'm still going to kind of do. These are heavy though. Alright, we're getting better. I get some tools. Must have. Oh. Oh, that's right. I found. Oh, yeah. Did I leave? I left that other pistol. Good. Wow, this one's in pretty good shape though. Comparatively, I don't need 3 pounds of it. I'll be on that right now. There. Let's use this thing. They're not useless. They're just kind of useless for me right now. This playthrough. Toss some sticks on the ground. I might end up just. I haven't even checked the time of day yet. I would imagine I'll end up spending the day here anyway, so. Keep the coal. That works. And 2 pounds worth of skill books I don't need on me right now. Stupid can of paint. Alright. So let's start looking around. I see something I want right now. A little herbal tea.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You know, particularly in the harder modes, that's a really nice thing to find. A little less helpful here. Now, one of the things you can do when you're starting out and you're trying to get your cooking skill up is to, just by the way, what I'm really hoping for is coffee.
I think I can use this.
Anyway, so that's 10 cups of tea, which would be 10 points in the 10 different. Ooh, some maple syrup. Yeah.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Crackers. Sometimes you get some firewood. I'm just gonna separate out this one. This stuff's pretty much the same, really. Well, I did find a can of coffee when I first got here. It was sitting up in here, so I did get that. A couple cooking pots, and all this stuff. Let's check the time. Yeah, the sun's going down. So let's hit the basement first. The basement's cool, you know. There's good gear down here sometimes. This is one of the places that there are guaranteed matches in the harder mode, or as I like to call it, the insane mode. Another pry bar, some tools. So I mentioned in the last video that I like to use this place as one of my bases. I usually set up 2 in Pleasant Valley, and 1 on this end at the farm, and 1 on the other end, kinda of the map. At least the way that I visualize the map. And there are the matches, so
I'll take it.
they're always there. Looks like 2 pairs of gloves. Oh, no, it was just the way they were laying there. Off, so I don't feel, there's not a ton of pressure to like necessarily get everything from here to another location.
This'll come in handy.
And there's nothing wrong with these clothing. It's just not. I've already got repeats.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, me neither. But, I mean, matches really aren't too much of an issue on Pilgrim mode. In fact, you're going to end up with so many. Let's cut the light on. And that's what I was hoping for. Another book.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Whetstone. So yeah, I mean, the only thing that's really guaranteed... Oh, there's a flashlight. I don't ever use those things. And they're heavy, and you basically got to wait for an aurora. Leather. You can find clothes in here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Those would be bomb if I hadn't already found... Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted right there. Okay. But there's a crafting table in here, so this is a good base. There's a sort of a barn area in between here and town that also has a crafting table. Okay. Oh, I always forget this thing.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, they're kind of crap. Take that though. And always look around in here, and see, having the light on really does help. And as usual, if you want to take the time to break down crates, either for firewood or occasionally supplies that are in there. And there's a few crates that are kind of guaranteed some loot, or at least the opportunity for it. Let's just move this one over to here so I can remember it. Now, normally I use this cabinet when I'm staying out here to keep most of the clothing in. Go. Let's finish digging through this place. Now, sometimes you can find a bullet or something under that couch. Looks like we got some paper to make some tinder. Ooh. Firearm kit, that'll come in handy. Another bullet. So yeah, always, if you've got a torch or a lantern, it can really help you find the loot in these little spots. Oh, there's some bullets. Some revolver ammo.
take it.
Nothing. Look in these drawers too. Sometimes you can find stuff in there. And normally I'll take one last look before I leave a place anyway. Take another jacket. You can see I found a decent amount of clothing. You know, I think Milton is one of the best places to find a mountain town.
Looks like it's been here a while.
You know, the majority of clothing gear you're going to find, you can find a ton there usually. But this place you can usually find a decent amount too. So this is one of those places that I do try to do some work on my mending.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, not looking like too much. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. You know, I've run into this before where there are just
This
certain
stuff will
loot
come in
tables
handy.
that are kind of silly. One of them is really based on like food. Crap. You can find on the ground, but even in Pilgrim Road, that stuff's only going to last for so long. Nothing. Alright, about done.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Maybe I know. Another flare. Skip that. Alright, let's turn this off. Yeah. Oh, it's too dark now. Great. And wasted that cloth. I have cooking level 5, so I can pretty much eat anything. Let's get rid of these. That actually doesn't even make me sad. I was kind of hoping it would be a crappy weather day. Now, technically it's morning. I think I could sew or do some stuff. And do, I mean, I can't see in here, but it would be technically better now. Let's get down here. Oh, I did forget to check that other room. And then we'll, Alright. And so, depending on how my day goes, you know, I could just sit here and do some sewing. And try to boost up my mending skill just a bit. Wow, so many skill books. Start wearing those down too. Oh, that one's good. Or, well, no, I think it was a cooking book, actually. I was hoping it was a fire book. Back to normal. Need to worry about that one. And so, on any mode, I like using books. Try to get that fire skill up. I want to get to at least level 3, man. So there's some actual wood on there. Alright, what did I get? I got a shooting book. Oh, let's read the silver book. That would make more sense. And I could be able to read at least 2 hours of the book without my water drying up, I'm pretty sure. And there's only a couple minutes left. 13. Oh, sounds like the wind's calming down. Alright. Some spare water. Pork and beans. And the thing I probably am most comfortable paring down is going to be the food. It's kind of useless. that one behind. Now, normally I'd be pretty stoked to have some cargo pants, especially a spare pair. I might grab those. So yeah, I mean, just with that stuff, I'm at 100. Let's lose this. And I wanted to see what the condition of this lantern
Hope
is.
nobody needs this anymore.
87%. Why not? This game and its windows, it just decides sometimes to leave you on the menus. It's frustrating. Grab my sticks. Oof. And that's like practically no firewood either. Dangerous.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Actually, I think I had another cooking pot, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. Even if I don't, I know in Mystery Lake there's usually 2 you can find. Oh, you know what? I should have made a little coffee for the trip. That's alright. Anyway, normally what I would do a little hunting, so I'd have some meat. Oh, there's plenty of crap food here to get around. And then hang out for a day, sewing, ripping up curtains to pick my mending up. And then I would probably a nice stash of water, just get some stuff set up for my eventual return. I'm not exactly, I mean, I feel pretty good about this playthrough. I mean, sorry, I need to get something to drink, but hey, buddies. But I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. I'm just having fun. I don't have any major goals or anything on this one. I'm not trying to like level up. I'm trying to make fires to help get that fire badge I still haven't got. But yep, not much of an interloper player personally. I don't really enjoy it. I think it's just kind of a, like I said, I call it insane mode. It's the one issue I'm gonna have with this game. There's not really a.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Really a good in between. 81. Holy crappers. Oh, I'm looking at. No, oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, that's fine. We'll take this one. I'll leave that one there. It'll still be here when I come back. You can climb up to the top there, and there's a little chance you can follow the raptors and get back to this little back area where this ladder goes up. You might find some loot up there. I personally, look, there's a hunting knife stuck here.
Thank you.
That's cool. I don't think I've seen that before. This game's still fun. There's a mine I might check out, though. I was hoping for the expedition coat. The guy can dream. I didn't find it. Oh, that's something I was saying earlier, though. So it seems like certain loot tables are kind of weird. Like I mentioned earlier, I had a loot table. There's a loot table on Pilgrim that is really kind of focused on like food. So you'll find MREs, and peanut butter, and maple syrup, and you'll find those canned milks and these high-calorie things and chips. And the nice thing about that one, though, is I'm getting like 30 cans of coffee, which makes what 150 coffees or something. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? But you don't really get the you don't really get the greatest gear.
Okay.
This one seems to be a little bit in between those. And it's strange sometimes what you get. So I have found like 4 Mariner Peacoats. I think just on this map. Did I come here with one? I think I found one in Timberwolf from the plane wreckage. We are seriously overweight, though. I did not. Got that. Little things you can do. Yeah. Really wishing I had made a cup of coffee. And it looks like the weather's going to try to get me again, but that's alright. So, the quickest way is to cut through the fields to my left here. And there's a, like I said, there's a barn in there somewhere with a, it's up a little further actually, with a workbench. It's cold in there, but it's warmer than the outside. If you've got good clothing, you can stand there just fine. If you don't, there's a fire barrel and there's a car you can get in, and you can sleep in if you need to if you don't have a bedroll. But you really got to be careful with the cold, particularly on harder levels. I think with the fire barrel and sleeping in the car, you can stay warm enough. But I'm not 100% on that. So why did I take the long way? Well, today started with the blizzard. I had auto walk on, and it could certainly have another one and end with one and start with one tomorrow, or have one for a day or two. It's crazy here. The weather, like I said, it's. This is my least favorite map. And that's just personal. Why? It's huge. I'd show you the map, but I can't. And I rarely have a map for Pleasant Valley except for when I pull up on my phone. Because, I mean, in the amount of time it takes, I don't know how long it actually in-game world time passes. Let's say 30 minutes. While you're using your charcoal to do your map. But, I mean, 30 minutes on this map and you're standing in a blizzard. Or big fog, or any number of things. Now, this is a good map, though. Generally, I mean, I always come here if I can. Looks like somebody left some tools in here. I don't think I'm gonna, yeah.
I think I can use this.
Can we? Good stuff to take, and like I said, do the mending thing on them to put your mending skill up. Now, I've actually, in my last playthrough, for the first time ever, I think, got my mending skill all the way up to 5. But in that playthrough, the whole point was to get all my skills up to level 5. I think on that one, I've been, that's a fun one to watch if you ever want to check one out. There's I think I just called it all skill level to 5 or something like that, but I went to every single map but Hush River Valley. Because I don't know. I still might even go there. This is at the end game kind of thing. Just to kind of say I went to every single place on the map in one playthrough. Actually, I know I'm going to do it because then I can brag, hey, I got all 5 skill levels, or all skills to level 5. And went to every single map in the game. Hush River isn't one of my favorites either. It's just very confusing. I get lost there all the time. Kind of like here. And the thing is this map is hard because it's just so big and wide. There's certain areas, especially everything that way is really easy to get lost in. You get lost on this side of the road, it's not so bad. This side of the road can be very difficult, depending on where you're at. So yeah, like I said, this is, to me, I don't know if this is the biggest map. It feels like it to me. So maybe it's because there's this large, big kind of empty area. But I'd say this map is definitely bigger than like Mystery Lake or Milton. But yeah. Yep. No, I've had so many just bad, rough, and tough, and death experiences on this map that it's it's a killer, y'all. It's a killer. It's a killer on any level, I think. And you always got to think about all your enemies in a game. And sometimes, like in this game, an enemy, there's a wolf up there. It's fine. We're on Pilgrim. You shouldn't be carrying them out of. Though you can get attacked. in Pilgrim mode. I know. I even have it on video. Yes, I've been attacked by bears and wolves, both in Pilgrim mode. They don't just come after you. They don't track you necessarily. They're not coming after you like in the other games, or like if you had some meat on you in those levels. But if you like try to throw a rock at a wolf and steal his dinner, hey, never gonna guess what?
Okay.
That thing might come kill you, or try to. And same thing with bears. You know, I've been killed by and attacked by a few bears in Pilgrim mode, but it's always been after. Well, no, one time it wasn't, but I think the game glitched. Twice I've gotten out of a car like directly into a bear, basically. One time it happened, nothing happened. No, I think the first time I got attacked. And I think the second time I know one time I got attacked, one time I didn't. But every other time I've been attacked by a bear, it's been after I've shot it. Same with the moose. Although I used to give them a pretty wide berth. But I've been moose stopped a lot. I have spent those many days healing in some place I didn't want to be because I couldn't get out because I didn't have a rope. Or, I mean, I couldn't climb a rope because of broken ribs or whatever. My carry weight was garbage. Alright, we're back. Midday. So I'm wondering... Alright. That's right. Okay. There's the other jacket. See? I mean, they're just... I got Mariner peacoats everywhere. I'll drop that one together. Put any other clothing in this big pile right here. Those. Good. I was throwing some stuff in this backpack. It's probably getting full. I need to scout this camp too. I mean, kitchen here before I finish up too. Looks like we've been throwing food in here. They don't really weigh that much, but they do weigh something. Like I said, I try to keep as much of the garbage on me as I can just so I can eat it. Get it out of here. Right now, I really just want to focus on getting my weight down so I can do a bit more looting. I don't think I have any other saplings down. Do I? Yeah, let's keep it in the light here. Now this is actually, though, this right here is one of my favorite bases. I really like it. There's an interesting sort of effect in this building. I think it's because it's a part of story mode. Here, let me pause it. I think it's a part of story mode, or left over from that, but there's really good lighting in here, even at night, without a fire. You know. Now, if you don't know, you can actually pull these curtains here, and you will get a little more light through the windows, even these, during the daytime. But I'm telling you, at night, this place just kind of still stays lit up. It's kind of nice. There's storage here. There's a ton of cabinets to go through. The fridge here holds a ridiculous amount of stuff, so keep that in mind. But what I think I'm going to do... Yeah, okay, I was like, there's got to be something else I'm hoarding that... I really don't need. And wooden matches in particular will eventually begin to weigh you down. I probably got at least, yeah, I was gonna say, heading towards like 2 pounds of matches, so you don't think about it too much, but that stuff does add up. Alright, that should be plenty for me to do what I need to do. Like I said, I'll loot this. This will be the last thing that I do. Still didn't take a second to make some coffee. Actually, I think there's a fire barrel. I don't have much water. Bleh. You know, I plan on switching to the bow and relying on that just a bit more. I'm not even sure I have any sticks. No, I got enough. All right. Can I use it? No. I was gonna say, where's my fire striker? Oh, let's do, oh, did I get rid of the books? No. All right. Anyway.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, I got that other pot.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
That's all right. No, I'd left it behind. Pizza, you did it. You didn't completely screw things up. All right, let's do... Oh, I have a cup of coffee. I'm an idiot. Well, let's get 2 cups of coffee. Grab that, grab that. Speed that up. Add fuel. I think that should do it. Yep. A little more water. Top off the tank here. And why not? Grab a torch. I think I searched these, yeah. Now, again, if you're unfamiliar with this game, and it's weird because usually when I pick up somebody and they end up talking to me, a lot of people haven't played this game before. But there's definitely an interest in it, so. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, he turned. All I want to do is put a bullet in him. Oh, this is where it gets sketched, because I could get attacked. Let's wait till he gets to the other side of this tree, and then I'm going to plug him. Don't tell me to stop. Oh, he stopped. Oh, oh, oh. Normally we'd be dead. Man. Can I hit him from here? I dropped him! What? What? Yo. Now, got to know that was not the expected outcome. So, gosh, man. Alright. Let's get the skin. This changes my plans. Let's do about an hour's worth of meat. Ooh, this is so sketch. Alright.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm still gonna go for the cave. but I'm going to stop and drink a cup of coffee. Is it still warm? No. That would have been nice, huh? Anyway, as long as you need to burn some calories too, you can drink the whole thing. Oh, I should have saved that one. It's got liquid too. Whatever. That'll work. All right, let's go. Put that away. Wow. So, I mean, I've read online that, I mean, I felt pretty good lined up for a headshot. Now, as far as I can tell, being on Pilgrim or being on Interloper doesn't really change, like, you know, I don't get one-shot bears, usually. Now, if you look at my fatigue meter, it's the one with it's on the left. It's got the kind of eye icon, second to the left, and it is got a plus sign on it, a blue one. So it's saying I've increased my, the amount of stamina I have. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sitting here struggling, and I'm like, what's another word for fatigue that makes sense? Stamina. But there's only one little arrow down, right? Normally in Pilgrim mode, there'd be two arrows. You burn your stamina up really quickly in Pilgrim mode. But because I'm under the effect of the coffee, I'm only using one. So that's what's really great about coffee. It's one of my favorite things in this game. I wish you could get a little boost from the soda. But if you notice, the sodas in this game are orange, lemon lime, and grape. And if you are unfamiliar with those, if you're not a soda drinker, a lot of people aren't actually, or they like one thing, they like root beer or they like a cola or whatever. But if you really like soda, then you know that those three don't have caffeine in it. So these guys up here in, where are we? Alaska? Aren't that into caffeinated sodas. But for me personally, I enjoy all those flavored things. So I like orange soda, grape soda. Lemon lime's alright. I'd rather have grape or something, but I like root beers and birch beers and what do you call them? Cream soda. I like all the weird flavors people don't like. I did this right. Yeah, it's not up that way. I think it's this way. This is right. Another badge I really like to finish up, and I might do that and work on that one on this playthrough. It's particularly simple to, well, it depends on how you look at it. Like, the harder your weather systems are going to be in the harder levels, the more blizzards you're going to get. And there's a badge if you spend however long in a blizzard. Let's see. Let's just have a quick look at the old badge progress. So you can see you got the coffee, the rabbit, snow walker. This one, okay, so rabbits, you get your snares are now 100% more effective. This is fantastic. And I actually think this is one of the more overpowered badges and one to consider on the harder playthroughs, because you really want some meat that doesn't have parasites, and you can just catch rabbits. They just don't really disappear from the area until they do normally, and they just kind of keep respawning, and you can just catch rabbits every day. So snow walker, that's nice. Stamina 20% faster. It coupled with this one, 25% fewer calories. This one too, so maybe 35% calories on a. As far as your sprint is concerned, this is the most important one I think on any playthrough, and that's going to give you that temperature bonus that can really make a difference, particularly in the beginning of a game. But even now, where my clothing, well, it's a 4-degree bonus, so we'll check that out in a second. Book smarts, and then we have Fire Master, which I am so close. Normally what I would do on any character is sit there and just, I'd put 5 fires down. One I would make a real fire with, and put a bunch of wood on, like 9 hours worth of wood, right? And then I'd go and make each fire beside me 4 fires with a stick. And then by the time I lit the 4th one, the first one would be out, and I could just go down the line, and then keep using torches from my main fire. But you can't, it's breaking the game right now. And the other one I want, Blizzard Walker. I just need more Blizzard time. But 20 days total, like that's 24 hours, I think. But I want that. It seems like such a stupid thing, but I hate the wind in this game. It just breaks the immersion for me. I've lived in the Rocky Mountains in Colorado, and I've been subject to 100-mile-an-hour winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds, 70-mile-an-hour winds, and let me tell you something. It's not that it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen like it does here. They're gusts. It's not a sustained 100-mile-an-hour wind. That's a tornado or a hurricane, you know. Listen to me. 100-mile-an-hour wind can not only impede your progress, like it does in this game, but it can knock you over. I mean, it's no joke, right? But this game, the weather, the wind is just completely dumb. It's up too high. I don't mind it as an aspect of the game. I just think they put way too much into it. Anyway. So my plan is to spend the night here. So we're not in any big rush or anything. And we're not actually going to leave Pleasant Valley. At least not this way. Not going where I want to go. But we are going to maneuver through the cave. Let's see what we can get. I see a bullet already. 2 of them. There we go. Grab those. Not going to bother with that. That. Grab the book. Now I think I saw the matches. I'm not worried about them. If you break this crate down, I think you can find stuff in the... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Just going to grab one of those. I believe there's a place that has a fire barrel and a actual like little place you can kind of plop down and camp in. But we're going to look for coal. I can't remember if the right ends or the left does. Must be the left. Oh yeah, okay, I want to go back out. Now, you can, I think this cave system
I'll take it.
is tied into the system that I usually go to get out of Pleasant Valley. So I could leave, but I'm not. There's stuff I need to grab before I go. And these look like little drop-offs, but you can actually, you can get up back up here. It's just like stairs or whatever. Coal. Why is coal important? Well, it's particularly again in the harder levels. It's going to help you stay alive. It's so much better than regular firewood. Sometimes a fire with regular firewood, if you don't have enough, isn't going to keep you warm. And that sounds crazy, but it also kind of makes sense. That one it doesn't really bother me. But when you burn coal, the fire gets hot. very quickly and much warmer. So I think this is, yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is the dead end that you can walk back around to. Yeah, I know where. Alright, let's grab these. Leave that. Yeah. Sometimes I think there's a dead guy back there, but I'm pretty sure you can loot his body through the bars. Anyway, this cave looks real sketch. I don't know if I'd want to stay here or work in this place. Scrap, no. Again, break down the crates as you go if you want. It's not a fire barrel. Oh, there we go. Fire butt. Now we're talking. Right. Wow. Oh, wow. So another thing, I was talking about why I think Interloper is crap, or it's just not for me. There's this, so you find less stuff on the ground. You find less things in lockers, as in just less in general, but also you're more likely to find just one thing per drawer, locker, whatever. I just, like I said, I think you're making the game harder just for the sake for it to be harder, and less in, for me, what I would consider a realistic fashion. But anyway, gather up the coal. Why? Because coal respawns. It's one of the few things that you can get, and it respawns, I believe, in all levels. So even in mean old Interloper, it's a good way to. It's one of the best things you can do is farm coal.
This'll come in handy.
Not really, not right now, anyway. More scrap. This is probably about as far as I need to go on this one.
Well, this stuff will come in handy. Probably useful.
Now, I do know that there are certain crates on certain maps that you can open for some loot. I don't know them all, and I don't know if this is the spot to do it, but you might want to check it out. But that's as far as I'm going in this one. I'm actually gonna, I don't think I can put a fire down in here, though. Yeah. Some caves, you know, you can put a fire down, and others you can't. I don't really know what the qualifier is. But I can't say I'm overly concerned about it. Alright, I'm going to switch to the flare. There's the body. I was like, man, did I miss it? I did. So there's obviously another way to get to this side.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I want this torch, though. I bet it's a good torch. 100%, yep. I believe it's, like I said, there's two ways to get out. This isn't the way I usually go, because I usually get confused. Going this way. But the flare, alright, so I'm using the flare. And there's a chance I have another one, it's fine if I don't. But, yeah, I usually keep one on me. In case I need to try to either throw in a little warmth during a blizzard, or try to light a fire in adverse conditions. I forgot how far away from the road I am. We'll see what the weather's like. Boy, oh boy, I'd like to use that book. But traveling at night, I'd rather have the... I'll just take my chances. In my mind, a flare should give you about 100% chance to light a fire. I don't understand why it wouldn't.
Perfect.
But whatever. Cook. Anyway, so traveling at night in this game, even, I mean, I am in really good shape clothing-wise. Really good shape. I'll be in better shape once I get back to the town and do a little... There's a couple pieces of gear I need to... Some underwear I need to sew. And just because my fatigue is kind of weird and everything, I probably won't leave tomorrow. I'll probably do, you know, sewing, gun cleaning, sharpening, deciding which tools I'm going to leave behind for later and which ones I need to take with me and what's really like priority to get out of here. So this coffee should still be warm. Yeah, so if I drink it now, and remember, if you have extra calories, that's a good way to finish the coffee, because sometimes you can't finish the coffee. So we'll go back up. Now another nice thing is if I did decide to run, right, supposedly I should take a little less, but I don't think you do, unless you tap it. But we're just going to walk. We're just going to walk. The other thing to keep in mind about fatigue is that it's, you know, once you get down past the halfway point, you're really starting to affect your carry weight. Is there a faster way to get out of here? Yes. Why didn't I take it? Well, it's, you know, again, it's the map. It's a beautiful, clear night. I should have cut left, but also it could be crap. And I kind of want you to see that there is a path that you can follow. And sometimes it's just the way you need to end up doing it. Fog, snow, whatever. I say this is one of those regions where taking risks, your risk-reward factor is kind of sketch. Now, if you pick that up, you can get a stick from it if you break it down. So generally on a harder level, like well, just generally on interloper, you'd want to grab those up when you can and break them back down. But if you go back and watch, you know, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 of the major loot spots, like, not just amount of possible things to loot and find gear in, but also the well, just your ability to, well, here's the point. You got this road and some fairly obvious what do you call it? Landmarks to sort of navigate the map if you kind of stay around the road. And like I said, the only real good, well, the other major loot area is the plane crash, and it's, if I follow this road basically that way for a really long time, it'll pretty much take me to that place anyway. So yeah. I don't really need a torch, but you know, I don't really know if it helps anybody who's watching these videos see better, but technically in most difficulties of the game, even Pilgrim mode and the early mode, you pretty much want to walk around with a torch in your hand, or a torch available, or a flare available at most times. It's going to add some warmth, a couple of degrees, and it can also Well, that's how you're going to fight the wolves. Torch and some rocks, man. That's all you need. Cool. Yeah, I feel like I managed my... I have a little more stamina maybe than I need, but... Look, I'll pick this up. Now, there are a lot of people who play this game that hate to litter. First of all, burnt torch isn't litter, but beyond that, it's a stick you threw on the ground and where sticks fall. But I'm not really that kind of person. I kind of like it because it also helps when I'm traveling to kind of be like, oh shit, I've been here. I've seen this. I walked this path. And sometimes that'll save your life. Just a random torch laying around. Once you get past level 3 fire starting, you don't need any cattails or tinder. But I still sometimes get that stuff because you can make paths that can help you out in fog or blizzard.
Best be prepared for anything.
Just realized I had my mic up. I don't know how long. Pizza's back again. Looking for coffee. Coffee's my friend. The reason I keep turning the mic off is I'm having some terrible allergies today.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
Doubt it. Wait, all these canned goods are great for building up
Looks
your
like this has been here a while.
teas, mushrooms, rose hips, all that stuff. Can definitely help your cooking skill. If you don't want to shred meat like I do, which is your decision, more power to you. Yeah, go for it. All right. So I'm pretty happy. All right, let's see something weird. Get some Z's. Now, the reason I just put it to 12 is just so I'll sleep the maximum amount before I wake up. It's not a smart thing to do in an interloper. The most you can sleep for is 10 hours, and you better have your stuff together. But It's still dark-ish, but I want to. This is what it looks like at night, and this is really one of the most well-lit places you can find in the game. So, good to know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, Pete's going to take a 5-minute break because he's got something to do. Yeah. Alright, back to it. Let's eat some garbage. Drink some garbage. Interestingly enough, they don't give you soda cans. You can boil water and cook things in soda cans. Mostly we got a bunch of crap. Let's do some sewing. So I want to get rid of as many of these books as I can. Sew up the gear that I want to today. I'm not even, probably even going to go outside today. But this will help me with what hopefully I'm about to do. Let's see if we got a skill point. No, I was kind of hoping though. Alright, let's drop that. Oh, it's firewood now, so it's up here. Right. Next up, I want that fire skill book. But what I want to do now is pick one of these mariner coats and then also, well, I'm still not 100% on that. I might wait and see if I can find the urban parka. Let's see. What's pizza doing? Look for things to sew. Alright, I need the red underwears. Here we go. Grab both these. And the backup pair. I don't think I stuck any cloth in this one. But I think there's some here. Let's double check. Yeah.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Listen, lady, you're lucky I don't make you carry more. Grab all that. And let's do some sewing, people. What an exciting episode. Now, the nice thing about mending skill is that it can not only increase the amount that you can repair things, it can make it faster. Obviously, your chance of success, that's a weird word, success increases. But as you can see, with one book and a couple pair of underwears, I'm basically like wrecked this day. But so we're at a ridiculous warmth bonus. It's not even where I could be. I mean, you can get this thing up to like 52 degrees, 54. I think 54 might be the highest I've ever gotten it. I don't know if the windproof bonus gets much better. Maybe with the expedition coat, maybe you can get 24 degrees. I don't know. But what we want right now is we want to put these on. We're up to 47. We're going to put these on, and boom, 49 degrees. Just standing around, people. So we're pretty good in with a 22 degree windproof bonus. I mean, it's going to take a lot to make us cold. A lot. What would I still like to get? A pair of snow pants. Does basically the same thing as these. Might be a little better. I don't know about the waterproofing. That's fine. And then I'd like to replace this with an expedition coat. And preferably an urban jacket or another expedition coat. And I'd like to replace this with... Oh, that's only at 70%? I'd like to replace that with another fisherman's sweater, if I can find one. And that put us to 50. I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say, they're alright. Let's repair these. So you can spend the time repairing your own gear and getting your, your warmth, windproof, all that stuff up, protection, etc. But there it is. That's what I wanted right there. So mending skill 2. That's going to make everything just a bit better. Let's move over one here. I'll show you where we're at. Day what? So we haven't even been a month in the game. And I'm getting ready to get out of here. So carcass harvesting. We're heading towards 4. That's great. Cooking's already 5. That was day 8. I shred my meat. I don't care what you think. Fire starting. We're heading towards 3. I'd like to sit there and bust out fires, but it just keeps breaking the game. It keeps crashing. Everything else doesn't really matter. And then, so let's see what we got. So we've now increased our chance of repair, which is going to be even higher with the sewing kit. And we've also reduced the time by 10%. I'd like to get it up to 3. But I don't know if that's something I'm going to try to like shoot for or focus for. I don't think so.
I'll take it.
Why not? Let's get it done. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do or mess with. So let's just go ahead and read books. I was going to say I probably need to eat and drink. So we'll focus on these crap candies and stuff. And sodas. Just because they're not, they're not going to last. That's one. Oh, what a beautiful day out, too. I should have left, but I didn't. Oh, the bearskin shoot. Actually, did I leave another bearskin? Yep. Yep, I left the bearskin and Timberwolf. That's alright. They're not too hard to find. Yeah, let's read. That's really all I got left to do. Oh, yeah. Let's knock out this fire boat. I think I can probably get all 5 hours. And actually, I don't think I'm leaving tomorrow either. I think I'll spend the whole day trying to just read all these books. And I don't know if I can get the last hour. Yeah, I think I can get the last hour in. I think I'll be alright. No, didn't quite make it. Dang it, that's annoying. Alright, well, and the other option, of course, is I could just start a fire. I might do that. Why not? I want this last chapter read. We'll use the fire striker. We'll just go for the 100%. Like I said, I really want to get my fire skill up to 3.
Come on, little fire.
Every fire I light goes to the fire badge, so.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Let's see. Oh, I got so much of this. Let's just throw that in there. And then we'll get over to that here. That is so much awesome coal right there. Let me tell you what. Boom. There we go. And I'm gonna make one more pot of big water. Let's get a couple of cups of coffee. best can. Let's see. I gotta pick them all up, huh? So we'll put the crappiest can there, and the second crappiest can here. Now, I like to run... Well, alright. So there are going to be people who are only going to run with 2 cans because it's the lightest. But I like to have a big cooking pot with me. Some people run with 2 cooking pots. I like to go cooking pot can. Oh, pizza. That's only 0.23. Did I just do that wrong? No. We're doing no water. Yeah, I want a little more than that. Alright, I'm going to do another one. I hopefully get it right this time. I don't know what I did wrong. Yeah. Alright, let's get that in the inventory. Let's grab a couple torches. That's not too bad. Nope, let's set the place on fire! Nope. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Nope. There you go. And one more if I can get it. Yeah, I'll take that one. Can I get one more? Boom!
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Don't really need it, but whatever. Alright. Let's crash. I'm gonna go for... Well, we'll just set it for 10 and we'll see what happens. I didn't eat or drink anything because I want to get rid of some of this crap food. So let's do that. Let's do... What do we got? These candy bars give you a ton, though. So we'll eat the nuts and crap. Chips give you a decent amount of food, too. We'll do this one. I should have pretty much top it off, and then we'll finish it with this crap soda right here. And then we'll lighten our load a little bit. Boom. Okay. Alright, so the trick is that I think I have a second really nice day of weather. I'd really kind of want to take advantage of that, but I'm not really sure if I should. The problem is, well, it's not really a problem. It's just annoying because every day I'm here is another day I'm not somewhere else looking for things that is spoiling. So. Not too bad. However. So it really is going to depend on your situation. How much food you have, what level you're playing on, or whatever you want to do. But what I'm going to do today is read books. So I might even end up spending a second day here doing the same thing. So we'll see. I have an idea, though. It's something I forgot, and that's something I can do right now. And let's go get this bear meat and maybe some of the guts. I'm not convinced that's exactly what I want to do. But we can lose 2.2 pounds right quick. Bam! Look at that. I'm underweight. There's tons of crap on me. Shit. Alright, run back inside, pizza. What's left? Cloth. Clothing. Alright. Alright. What else am I carrying? Why am I so happy? Food, water. Crap. Sort of. I'll drop the cloth in this bag. Anything else I can shove in here? For now, bang. I'm gonna throw those in there. Well, really interesting. Okay. Pizza, where are you going? Back to the bear. So, with my cooking skill level to 5, it doesn't even matter if the meat is ruined. Because if I find it ruined, I can still cook it up to a 50% score. So, that's a lot of meat. And I think as long as you don't leave it in a container or anything, you can just, it'll be there. Yeah, he's still up there. We don't have to, but we could, we're going to thaw this bad boy out as best as we can. Put this that way. You always try to get your surroundings centered. I think it's a good idea. Fire striker, cattail. Oh, we'll just use some accelerant. I don't really feel like messing with it. Alright, so... Oh, let's throw a steak on, or 2 steaks on, right? Hopefully they'll be the right ones. Yep. And we'll do an hour of cleaning. We're only going to get a little bit at this first part, but it's okay. Because we're thawing the bear out, you know. And actually what we can do is move this over here. And drop 2 more. Right? We want the big pieces. This is going to help our cooking skill too. Oh no, it's not. 29% frozen. We're fine. Let's do another hour. We should get a ton more meat this time. Yep.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Good to go. Let's drop it. And see how it's almost already ruined? That's why I want to get all this meat. Because if it dies on the bear, that's it. That's it. Let's grab 2 more steaks. Well, the reason I'm grabbing it like I am, it helps you with the scent marker. How are we doing on fire? 2 hours. Alright, let's knock this out. Should be everything. Not quite. Well, I think that'll be enough. So we're going to finish carving this bear up. Hopefully it won't burn my steaks. I don't think it will.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
This is a great torch. I'm not wasting it. Not wasting a really good torch. It just doesn't even make sense. But the snow is coming down really hard right now, and so that means I'm getting pretty wet. Cold and wet is like the worst thing you can be in this game. I'm not taking a temperature gauge. I didn't think I would, but like I said, we're still getting wet, and that does degrade your clothing. But I want to get some of this meat closer to home base. Now, it doesn't matter if that meat's ruined, right? Makes no difference in the world. So max cooking, I think, gives you 1,000 calories on bear meat. I'm not 100%. I think it is. So half of that should be about 500. 500 calories is a ton of meat. Or calories. So. We make the sacrifice. But we're not stupid either. So we're going to drop this meat and head up back to that bear. Actually, no. I mean, yes, but no. Hey, what's the world's best freezer when you live in the frozen north? Look, it's already down to 1%. That's how quickly it was. So if I hadn't have got that stuff, it'd have been done. So at this point, the real question I'm asking myself is, do I want the guts? And the trick is, Yeah, see, my fire's still burning. If I can get over there before that goes out, that would be great. We'll just use coal. I might be able to get some planks. Hold up. It's only half an hour, so let's knock those out and see if we can still get up to this fire. Oh, the bear's gone. Oh, he's done. Never mind. Never mind. We'll throw on two of these. We'll warm up a little bit. Then we'll gather what we can and bail. This is how it works. I didn't get back in time for the guts. What are you gonna do, really?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm still moving pretty quick. Yeah, I think I can get everything. Some cooked meat too, so we'll do that. I can eat it, no worries about parasites. And let's take a look at the meat. So we're getting, well, I got 100% on that. What's left on this? We'll do an hour. I got a fire that lasts for an hour. Let's cook this meat. It's pretty cold. I might be able to get a torch out of it. Let's go. So, by doing that and standing next to the fire, I should be nice and dry. I don't have too far to go. Now, do I need this torch right now? Not really. But if I was playing Voyager and Beyond, nothing wrong with having it on us. If I'm playing Stalker mode, particularly, you want to have some kind of flame at least available at most times. I have a 6-burner stove, so I could cook some of this meat. I don't really think it matters. Cook it or not. I guess the point of all this is that, you know, what you do, where you are, and the decisions you make are going to be based pretty much incrementally on your situation. Did I drop it in here? No. Or did I use it all? I might have used it all. So you can use all these curtains here and all the stuff around the stage. So you got a fair amount of cloth. But I kind of want to repair this. Because technically this is a better coat. Right? Actually, let's switch these up. And boom, 52 degrees. But we're at least, what, 2 pounds heavier? Yeah. So take that into consideration. I'm going to go with the ski jacket. And I'm going to drop this one. This one. Let's read. Boom. We got the fire skill added. We can drop this book. And maybe another 2 hours on a different book. We'll see. I'm out of books? Really? There's no way. Huh. Okay. I guess I stuck them somewhere else. Yes, I did. I'd really rather get the shooting skill out of the way. What is this crap? This game. Just give me all this crap. Come on, let's go. Wow. I'm out of tinder. We'll give it a shot. Never mind. God. I hate this part of the game. That's why I want that stupid last skill. Two shots. You say 75% chance. You know.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
It's always a gamble with this game.
rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Shut up, I read the wrong book. Take it, add fuel. Done. Have my torches. I'm pretty good. Yeah. I just feel like you can see so much better in here. It's crazy. And sleep until we wake up. Plenty. Whoa. Whoa. It's too late to really start. Let me think. Alright. I do have another book. Alright, so anyway, here comes the fun part. Deciding what you really need to take with you. All those and those. gonna say it's gonna be the hammer.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, you may not. Where did I drop that pistol? That's crap. I think it's in here. Yep. Grab that, grab that. These guys. That's just gonna have to do. Okay. There's a ton of stuff here. There's a bunch of stuff I want. What do? You just leave. Just leave. No, that put me over. Didn't it? Made me real heavy. Alright. Do that. Okay. Sure. That's better. We're under 100. Let's go. It is a crazy windy day, but it is clear skies, so we're gonna go. We're gonna well, it's time to work our way to Mystery Lake. Really the best place you can be, in my mind, in these situations. So, again, I'm going to stick to the main path. You know, I tend to have trouble finding this location. But I believe it's somewhere around a bridge and a waterfall. And I'm crazy heavy, but the good thing is, even though it's kind of late, I have a ton of stamina, so wind or no, I should be alright. I don't think I have 2 cups of coffee, I'm good. What's the big plan? Well, there's a cave I want to get through to get to Mystery, and you know, I'll probably end up spending the night there. And then when I get to Mystery, head out in the morning, check the major things from the dam that I can, set up a semi little base up by the trailers in Mystery Lake, and then really I just need to get to the Ranger's cabin. Anyway, so I need to follow this path until I cross a bridge, and then someplace past the bridge is my way out. It's connected to the caves that I went into earlier, but I feel like I have a tendency to get out better going this way. Y'all do you. I generally try to present the easiest way to do things in my videos. Why? Well, it's easier for me. And hopefully it's easier for you. You know, if you end up watching any of my videos, I hope you're mildly entertained. Pete's kind of crazy, he does crazy stuff. He one-shots bears, apparently. But I really try to focus on regular stuff. Yeah, just those generally helpful things. And, you know, there are a few more things I could have grabbed, but Pleasant Valley is a place that you can get to fairly easily from Mystery. So, you know, I can pull pretty easily what I left behind here. So, you know, I can come back. It's not that big a deal. And most everything should still be in good order, especially on Pilgrim mode. And which is another issue I have with some of the harder levels in this game. It just really doesn't make sense that a sweater would go bad in 3 months. It's just dumb. And I'm not knocking the game necessarily. Like I said, if you really are interested in like suffering for your cause or whatever, then absolutely play Interloper. I mean, the most realistic gameplay to me, personally. is, I mean, honestly, it's Voyager. But I'll do it now. So somewhere around here is the cave I need to get into. Well, let's check my phone. I think it's a little ways past the waterfall, but I'm not 100%. Yeah. So I kind of want to be looking for a left path. I don't think this is it. I think it's a little further, but hold on. Yeah, it's not too far from the bridge, so is this the waterfall? Where's the bridge? Let me go further. You know, it. Just do you. Just do you. I can't remember exactly where the way up is. Up and out. Is it this one? Yeah, I think this is it. Alright, so we're going to scoot up here and head to the left, and I think that's the way out. Come on. There we go. I think it's up this way. Here it is. Alright, we're gone. Let's go. Let's go to Mystery. By worst place ever. So, it said, you know, you're in the Cardo Hydro Dam environs. That's what we want to see. There's a lot of these cairns here if you're into collecting those, but you know, do what you want. My plan is to come back, but there's no guarantee. I don't really probably need to in Pilgrim mode, but you know, I might. The biggest issue in this cave is not to get turned around and head back to Well, an area I don't really want to be too. But considering how many times I've made that mistake, we'll see. Yeah, this is the big cave room. Cairn. I can't honestly remember if it's over here to the left or to the right. Because there's another way this way. I think it's to the right. Let's see what we got. We got some. We got a candy bar. That's great. I'm not gonna worry about those peaches.
Looks like this is gonna be a while.
This is it. Actually, this is better than the one I got. Hat. No. I think there's a rope in here, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. So I came this way. Came to this. Oh, here we go. I hope I'm doing this right. Truth is, I'm not 100%. I'm never 100% on this one. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, honestly. Like I came through here, right? Got this stuff. Across this bridge. Yeah. Right or left? Guess we're going right. Some wood doesn't mean anything. Coal, though, that's a pretty good indicator that I haven't been through here. Oh, it's just a one-off. Shit. Alright. Yeah, I'm lost. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. I've got some stuff to do. I will figure my way out of this cave. Eventually. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And y'all be good to each other. We'll figure it out.